Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI, and welcome back to the 3 reads. We are now on our way back to, I guess what they were saying, where the game started. We did a bunch of combat here. This is an open world area that we're exploring, which is kind of nice to have the ability to explore, rather than being incredibly linear like it's been kind of up to now. So let's head over here. Looks like there is some more to kind of explore too, some optional places. What is this? What a bird wants. Deliver the package to Martha's Rest. So this is one of the side quests to do here. The world seems nice, but it's just to me a little weird that the frame rate's not solid. I'm sorry. Like, I know some people will be like, I'm nitpicking, but I'm expecting like 60 frames these days. It's just not. It's a little choppy.
Martha's Rest.
Martha's Rest. La la la.
That's one of our branded. We take it in.
All right.
You the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
The sealed crate. Did you peek inside? No, I swear I didn't.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Giesel greens, no doubt. Crammed with
Giesel greens. That's how you pronounce that? I never even knew it was Giesel.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out.
Alright, do we really care about the
Birds come
chocobos
running
eating
from miles
Giesel
around.
greens? At
Don't
this
get me
point,
wrong.
it's small talk.
They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
My master? He ain't my master. What a bird wants, what a bird eats. Give him the Giesel greens and they're gone to free. And I know the chocobo's loving it now. Anyway. Casanova says, although the music's good in its own right, it lacks memorable theme songs. They're more atmospheric sounds. I agree. It sounds like a nice atmospheric music, but is there really anything memorable you're going to remember after having played the game? I don't know. Oh, what's this? Some new stuff. Yeah, look, some items over here. Let's explore. Ah, right across the bridge. What a bird wants, what a bird needs.
That's enough.
Okay, kick their asses. How do I get to that item? Oh god, the frame rate is weird, man. Bugs my eyes out when it's changing like that. I keep pressing the wrong damn button because I gotta get used to the different button inputs that you need to do for this. Let's see, like right there, that was a waste. Alright. Johnny says, how much longer do you think consoles will last? The only PC games are released? Never. There will always be consoles. Snowcrawl says, are the difficulties in the game? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember if it asked at the beginning or not. I just did whatever the default was like I always do. I don't recall. What's this? Looks like this will get me up. Oh, this gets me up to where I need to go anyway. So there were optional ways to go, but they all lead you to the same thing regardless. Oh. Because I could have gone across the bridge too. Yeah. Huh. Did I go this way? Now I'm confused if I went that way. I wonder if anything out here is, like, meaningful. Like, are these items worth getting? El Grey Zoro says, I'd much rather pick a stable 30 frames per second quality than the unstable one that I'm using. Well, I don't know. What happened? Did I hit? I don't know what hit me. Oh, the whole time I had the wrong thing out. I had the healing potions out instead of the assist from Torgal. Somehow I had the wrong thing selected. I was like, why isn't my dog doing anything? Because I don't have it selected. Damn it. That sucked. That really sucked. Anyone who thinks it's cheaper to own a gaming PC and maintain it than have a console is an insane fool. And I'm not addressing that at all. That's the most ridiculous comment I've ever heard. It's cheaper to have a gaming PC. You're insane. Like, literally, you probably think the Easter Bunny fucking brings you colored eggs, too. Like, what the hell, dude? Wow. Alright, here's the area we missed.
That's enough.
All right. How much did I spend on consoles in the last 15 years? More than a PC? Let's see. If you count in last 15 years, it would have been the PS4 and Xbox One and the Switch and the Wii U and the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. If you add all of those together, maybe $2,000, as opposed to my PC, which I bought 10 years ago, was $3,000 when I bought it and wouldn't even play the best games at a high frame rate. And I never upgraded it. Yeah. Anyway.
Stay down.
Oh, he launched him up and I pulled him back down. Did you see that? That was cool. Did I build it myself? No, because the parts weren't even available to buy yourself. I bought a pre-built, and even then they told me the parts weren't available. That's the thing. Yes, in an ideal world where all parts are always available for an economical price and everything is open, available, and there's no circumstances around anything, and if you could always have unlimited access to everything at all times, then yes, you could build the optimal PC for cheaper than consoles. And then, by the way, if when you go to upgrade, all of the upgrade components are at an economical price and are openly available, then yes, it's probably long term. But the thing is, none of that exists. Literally, none of that exists. We're living in the real world. We're not living in some fucking fantasy place where everything is always easily accessible and available. And there's always issues with availability and things. You know what I mean? Like, with a console, you buy the console, you boot it, you play it, you're done. You don't ever have to fuck with it ever again. And there's no, oh my god, my console's outdated, now I can't play a game. Like, no, that never happens. All the games run on it and everything. Now, you might have varying experiences with said game, but, you know, it always works. That's why do you think I'm a console gamer? Because it's consistent. Because I know that every single time that I boot up my console, I can play the game that's on it, right? I don't have a fear that now I can't play today's game because the console won't fucking run it. But, you know, I'm never going to win over this audience who's just so ingrained in the PC culture that they won't listen to reason. I used to be a PC gamer. That's what people don't seem to understand. I literally used to always be a PC gamer. And I owned multiple PCs. I used to play networked FPS games. I'll agree with you. FPS games run the best on fucking PC. They absolutely positively do. I don't think anyone's ever going to argue that point, right? I don't think it's factually can't be disproven. At the same time, you know, being a streamer and a content creator, I want the thing that's the most consistently working for me, and that's always been consoles. PC has always got some crazy shit going on. There's some reason that you never know what's going to happen. Some technical bullshit. Something's outdated. You know, the game won't run well at launch on the console. You'll wait for fucking 10 patches and shit to work on the PC. It's like, what the fuck? Why can't I just play my game? I bought it. I can't just play it? And the answer is no. Fuck you. You can't just play your game. And that's actually how they say it, too. They say, no, fuck you. You can't play your game. It's not just no, you can't. It's no, fuck you. You can't. We're exploring this open world area. It's quite fun to do this, by the way. I want to get over there. Looks like I go all the way around. More enemies. I have some shout outs to do, and I will do that when I get a chance, but right now I'm really just trying to get the flow of the combat. Oh, they're all dead. Stop beating them up. They're already dead. I'm trying to get the flow of the combat down because you're trying to alternate between the elements, then you're alternating between the special moves. One pulls, one pushes you. You gotta get used to all this balance, but I am liking the combat right now. Who is my favorite Wu-Tang Clan member? The RZA. Thank you. Let's see here. I received a $3.65 tip from an anonymous tipper. Thank you, whoever that was. I appreciate that very much. There you go. I guess people didn't think I would know who the Wu-Tang Clan is. Who'd you think I was going to say? Ghostface Killer? Do you think I was going to say Old Dirty Bastard? Well, maybe I would have in another time, but, you know, things change with age. Right? You thought I'd say Method Man? Method Man's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, Method Man's been in a lot of good songs. A lot of collaborations. He's the collab guy, right? There's a lot of collabs, which are actually quite entertaining. Oh, let's get the item over here. Oh, here's another one of the bighorns. Let's fight this guy. I have no healing, by the way, which is always good when you're fighting a bighorn. Oh shit, I couldn't tell he was attacking. Yeah, look at that. Oh shit, I dodged too early. Get them all you've got, boys. There, boy. Don't let them get away. Turned around. Oh, he's in the buck. The buck. Okay. Oh, I was expecting that. button.
A little help.
Got it. Got it. I have no healing at all. The Bighorn mini-boss. Let's see what we get as the reward here. The combat is fun once you get it free-flowing. It's actually pretty fun. 3 briar clam shells is my reward. Oh boy. Hope I can use those. Let's see. Kagome says, you're right about PC gaming. I used to be a PC gamer. I have bad luck with PCs. That's why I went to consoles. George, I have no idea what you're talking about. Carlton Jr., excuse me, says lack of companion control in the game is kind of lame, but the AI is smart and has cool moves. Well, I mean, you can control Torgal, right? Again, you're spoiling for me. I didn't know that you can control other characters in the future. I thought maybe you could. So, you just spoiled the whole game for me. You should be ashamed of yourself. Anyway. How has viewership been for this game? Meh. Honestly, even on the launch day, it wasn't that good. I don't think people are very hyped for this game, if you want my honest opinion. I feel like Final Fantasy, at least these newer ones, kind of have lost their steam. And maybe that's because of its disjointed nature and the problems with the games recently. I don't know, but honestly, even, like I said, even launch day, it didn't really feel like big hype or anything for this game. It was more like a curiosity attitude to see what the game was, because everyone said it played so differently from other Final Fantasies. But I didn't really feel anyone going crazy for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people used to go nuts for Final Fantasy. I remember Final Fantasy 13, hype was off the chain. Like, people were crazy for that shit. And I was kind of like, meh, Final Fantasy, alright. Right?
My wounds, boy. It's over.
Nice combo there. That was a good one. That was another one.
Don't let them get away.
Can't keep doing this.
Okay. Oh, really? The Dan Man says I have a 4K PC, but I play on console instead. I don't know about that. Felix the Mate says I have a lot of hype for this game. Do you? I really don't feel like there's been that much at all. I mean, I'm being honest. I'm not trying to hate on the game. Like I said, I'm trying to play the game honestly and judge it fairly. I just don't feel like there's been that much excitement around it. I mean, I'll be honest. Diablo 4, which I also didn't feel like there was a lot of hype around. Honestly, those videos, like when that game came out, the launch week several weeks ago, did much better attention-wise and views-wise than this game has on my channel. Diablo 4, the game where every combat is pretty much identical. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think what it is the cutscenes. The cutscenes kind of kill the game. I people were looking for gameplay, and when the whole first 3 hours is fucking cutscenes, you get turned off. Like, dude, I'll just go watch a movie rather than play this, or even if watch someone play this, right? Carlton Jr. says, you misread it. I didn't say you can't control other characters. I said it's lame you can't really control the companion. So what you're saying is there may be other characters you can control, but you don't get full control. It's just how they're like assisting like Torgal does. Okay, fair enough. Still a huge spoiler though. How dare you? How could you? Okay.
Good girl.
Alright, I think we cleared the whole area now.
You barely have to step.
Make for Martha's Rest. That's our goal here. The quests are always under my webcam, but that's the best place to put it. If I put it higher, it's going to block energy bars and stuff for big fights.
Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Martha?
Let's go and find out, shall we?
He called her Martha. What is it with like British accents turning ah into Martha. Martha's Vineyard. What the hell is that?
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the crystal they give us.
Can I do anything with this? Or is it just scenery? I guess maybe it's just scenery. Oh, there's actually a shop we can check out.
It's not like any of us lowborn can afford a bearer.
Let's see what's in the shop. There's some nice music for the town. Calming music. Do, 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 do.
What are you after?
The Gaia Blade. Which is not as good as what I have, because I already have it upgraded. Alright. Goldwork sash. Nope, we have the upgraded, excuse me. Battle. Yeah, he just sells the same stuff. So. Damn, those meteorites are worth 1,000? They are? I have a ton of them. 4. The Founder's Footsteps. This is music for the freaking jukebox, right? Who the hell wants that? Stupid. Sell my dark sash. Yeah, it's shitty. Sell the dark sash.
Is that everything?
Sell the bastard sword. It sucks.
A fair trade.
Steel crowns now suck. Sell that.
I wanted one of those.
These are worth a ton. Oh my god, they're worth a lot of money. I don't think I'm ever going to use them either. They only upgrade everything only by like 9%. Like, why is that a big deal? I might sell them all. So let's see here. Why am I so critical of the cutscenes in the game? Because there's too many. 672 says, I like this playthrough. There's not a lot of chat know-it-alls like in Zelda. Well, there you go. Is it allowed to nominate Asmongold's reaction to my comments for DSP Reacts? Yes, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Unless it's really toxic, which I don't know Asmongold to be a toxic person. So unless they're like really toxic comments, then no, it's allowed. Why wouldn't it be? That's the point of the React show, is it not? Okay, thanks.
That all, is it?
That all, is it? Is that all? Is that all? Oi! Undressing greens of Grizzle. The Grizzle for shizzle. Martha Brooks, no sharps. What? Martha Brooks, no sharps. The following cheatery will be repaid with a swift boot to the arse. Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, fingering. No fingering. Okay.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Excuse me, why are you talking in British accent when you're clearly Asian?
Have an imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a strapping lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old...
Martha, even she says Martha.
He said he had high hopes
Martha.
for Bearer, who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But
You're really going to tell me there's no way they could cross this bridge unless they have the carpenter fix it? They can't just cross the water themselves. It's too difficult.
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
Oh my god. We can summon giant monsters and we can float and use magic, but we can't cross this river. It's too difficult.
Check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, Tell him Martha sent me,
Bernard.
and that he's wanted at
Not
the bridge to
Bernard,
Eastport.
Bernard. Alright, I guess we'll prioritize the quest. Bernard. So I'm being told by Grim Ripper, if you see a side quest that has a plus symbol next to it, be sure to do it. A plus symbol. Okay.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Snowcurl says, I'm out of the loop. Are you feuding with Asmongold now? Yes, if you didn't hear, we are the next big scheduled YouTuber fight that Keemstar has arranged. Me versus Asmongold. A full, like, 9 rounds of brutal, over-the-top, no-holds-barred fighting. Never before seen. It's going to be, like, kicking, scratching, all allowed. We can use weapons if we want. Oh, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be like that kumite. We're going to wrap our hands and put glue and glass shards, and we're just going to pummel each other until one of us is dead. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun, man.
Ready goes to Eastport.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
Or was that Bloodsport? Was that... Which one was the kumite and which one was the one where they did the glue and the glass? I always get my Van Damme movies confused. Shit. Well, I might have misspoke now. I might have screwed this
I
out.
don't care what your orders are, Private.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
Give him all you've got, boy. Get him, boy.
And there we go. Flawless victory. Carlton Jr. says a lot of cultural weirdness in this game. Clearly Asian people, but all heavy British accents, no people of color, a medieval game that isn't quite medieval. Someone made a point on Twitter this morning, I read it. They said, so the entire plotline of the game is about people being slaves and having brands on their faces because they're slaves. They said if you had people of color in the game as slaves, people might actually be like really offended. And maybe that's why they didn't do that. Maybe? I don't know.
Lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
Look at the bright side. They're
Just
basically
grab
giant like shrimp. You can have a delicious dinner
I
now.
just go and give my regards to the
eat the
landlady,
shellfish.
then,
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
So now he's going to fix the bridge that we had absolutely no way to cross by ourselves. That's great. No possible way to climb this bridge. Or
The
cross the
trusses
bridge,
are still
excuse me.
sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what we've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right. And she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
There you go. Mystios of Lodos says it was actually Kickboxer, the movie where Van Damme and Ton Po put their hands into the glue and then the glass. So if Asmongold and I were ever to fight over these horrendous comments that we've made about each other, which obviously is unforgivable on both sides, we would definitely do a kickboxer style unsanctioned fight for millions and millions of viewers across the internet, and we would fight to the death with the glass for sure. That's how we would do it. Is Asmongold taller than me? I believe he's like maybe 8-9 feet tall. He's like one of those giant lumbering treants from Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
It was good, honest work.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Quest complete. Complete filler quest complete. I'll stay here. What? In this dump? I would never stoop that low.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No.
Tastes like swill.
Thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums, even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes...
I mean, aren't all the branded treated like shit? Isn't that the point, like, of the plot? Or one of the points?
Ah, dear. Congratulations on the new arrival.
New arrival? I'm just fat. How dare you say
Have
that?
you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then.
Wow, just give away your
Just left
baby.
it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it.
Wow, that's fucked up, man.
Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing.
Wow.
Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Jeez, this is how she's talking about her kid.
Now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No,
No.
but you'll have one soon enough.
No.
You just have to be patient. All right?
Well, these people are fucked up, man. Oh, that dirty thing that I just crapped out of my ass. Oh, it's terrible.
Unbelievable,
A
innit?
terrible creature. No, it's not your brother.
Bearers may have been looked down on back
Jesus.
in Duke Owen's day, but they were still human beings.
It's fucking harsh, fucked up stuff, man.
Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them.
Yeesh.
Since you're not drinking, do me a favor and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
Oh, great. You know, we haven't seen enough. These giant fighting icons
see it
destroying the
at an
countryside.
Glaidemond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
A bearer's lot. A lot of quests in this area, huh? Let's see. Oh, okay. A new way has unlocked for us. We're going to the Sorrowwise and then the Glaidemond Abbey. Glaidemond Abbey. Alright, I have received a $20 tip, our biggest contribution of the day, from 1 Minute Man. Thank you, 1 Minute Man, for your daily contributions and support of all of my content. I really appreciate it. Again, no matter what I'm playing, 1 Minute Man always comes by and drops a nice, generous contribution. I appreciate that so very much. Especially on a day like today. You know, I'm going to be honest. I think out of all the playthroughs I'm playing, this one might have the least interest. I'm seeing dwindling viewership and honestly support as well. I'm not saying that the game is bad. I'm just being honest here. I'm wondering if this game is really retaining any kind of interest, or people just are turned off by Final Fantasy XVI. I don't know. I'm gonna keep playing. I bought the damn thing, so I'm gonna keep playing it. But I guess we'll see.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Here we go.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents,
Is the blue chocobo out there, or is that an enemy?
We knew nothing
Can't
of
tell.
what it meant to be.
No, what the fuck? We slept at the end. They didn't give us our HP back. You've got to be kidding me. There was a whole fucking cutscene where we slept at the end. They didn't restore my HP. What kind of a shit-ass game mechanic is that? That was the dumbest thing ever.
Stay down. Don't let them get away.
I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm still not used to the correct buttons here for this stuff.
It's over.
So now I gotta hope to not take damage and somehow find potions in the wild because the game was too stupid to restore my HP at an end. Really dumb. So are these enemies? Oh, we have a whole new area to explore. Yes, bluebirds. How the fuck did that miss?
Keep your distance, boy.
The poor bluebird wasn't even doing anything. Attack this wild chocobo. You know, isn't it true that chocobos were rarely true enemies in these games? Now all of a sudden they are, right? It's kind of messed up. Slaughtering the chocobos. A crab. Yeah! I completely whiffed. Completely whiffed. I'm an idiot. I think potions look green in the environment, do they not? I think the potions look green so you know what they are. Oh, you could do that? Oh, that's cool. Okay, I just figured out a new combo. 1, 2, 3, dashing stab, magic, dashing stab. Oh, wow, you can alternate between the dashing stab and your standard combo. That's really good. I had no clue. Now I know how to do that. Stab. Yeah, look, I like that. I gotta start doing that to extend combos then. Okay, cool. See, I'm learning the combat engine as we go along here. Oh no, it's one of the fucking bighorns. Well, then I better use my potion. So maybe you could have like an endless combo if you just keep alternating with the dash stab.
Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away.
Yeah, you can do. Wow, that's great. Too high up. Comes the buck.
Get him. Give them all you've got, boy.
Nice. Yeah, the dash stab is super good. I never knew that. A dash stab is square and X together. So you can interrupt any combo with dash stab and then just go to dash stab again. And you can keep extending your combo. That's really, really cool. Who's my most least favorite streamer? I don't have a most least favorite streamer because I don't really watch them that actively. I'm definitely my least favorite streamer. I wish that I was a much better person and much better streamer. I'm a horrible person and streamer, we all know that. So if only I could be a better person and streamer, then the world would be a better place. But I'm just a terrible individual. And that's a big problem. Oh, shit.
It's over.
There we go. Who in MK1 would I love to see as DLC at Jade? I don't know. I don't even know who's in MK1. I'm not really following it that much. You know, right now I'm so heavily into Street Fighter. That's been my fighting game focus. And, you know, more likely I'll pay more attention to MK1 the closer we get to it in September. Right now, like I know there's been a lot of footage of, I guess, the beta and people who were selected for it played it over the weekend. And I watched a few clips briefly. It looks like there's big combos with those cameo assists and stuff, but I'm not really paying attention to it that much. Right now, I gotta stay focused on the fighting game I'm playing and stay in that mindset of Street Fighter, you know.
You know what's going on.
I whiffed. Where? What am I attacking? Way over here. Still haven't found a single healing potion since I've been out here, by the way. Fighting all these enemies. No healing. More chocobos over here. Crabs over here.
There's the Abbey. Or
That's a lot of hits. Level. Oh. Okay. So now I got full health off the level up. So that's good. Let's see here. Abilities. I have 1,576 points. I guess I should upgrade something. Deadly Embrace. If we master it, what happens? Increases claw range. Alright. Sounds good to me. Increases shift distance. Sounds good to me. Upgrade both of those. Okay. Allows assignment to any icon. Mastery? Any icon. I don't even know what that means. So any icon could do that attack? Upgrade says increases follow-up strike speed. Counter-Strike will change, increasing the amount of hits it does. Oh, it does like 2 hits. Oh. That's interesting. I'm not using this one. I'm not using Wicked Wheel. Increases the amount of hits. Increases the amount of shockwaves. Interesting. Alright, let's do Heat Wave. Here we go. We upgraded the moves for maneuverability during combat. We upgraded Heat Wave to do an extra double wave. There you go. You give the attack to any icon, switch it from one to the other. So would it change the elemental? So would it not be wind anymore? Would it be a fire claw instead? Hello, Choom Baguette. How are you?
Good day to you.
Excuse me.
I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Grieger go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
Dark Knock says you should be saving up for big attacks at the bottom of each icon. They're the best abilities, and switching the move to another icon will not change the element. All right, well, thank you for telling me that. I just wasted all my points. Great.
Please, Father. Help me for the pain. I beg you.
The light. It fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering.
What's wrong with them?
To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
Are they sick? What's going on? Whoa. Did his hand turn to stone or something? What the heck? Yeah, look. Are they...
Curse has taken them. All of them.
What curse? We didn't know about a curse.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift.
Really?
With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside.
Wow.
There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that. But we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
Well, that's messed up. This whole game's plot is messed up, man.
Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
So dark.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought.
Oh, quiet you! I'm talking over here.
Moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
That was very exciting. No, it wasn't. It was very sad, actually. So now we know these bearers are all cursed. If they use their abilities, which they're forced to do by their masters, then they're eventually going to petrify. This is a spider. Moon Widow.
Get him!
Well, this ability is way better now, by the way. It seriously is. It goes like way further. Oh, a graveyard? Anything here? Yeah, a bunch of graves. What did I think was going to be here? I don't know. I'm pretty stupid. I thought there was a... Oh, never mind. There is something here. Look. There was something in the graveyard. A meteorite piece. Those are worth 1,000 each, so... Oh shit! Excuse me. I get a little worked up. Very nice. Can we? Can I fast travel back? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, thanks for telling me. I received a very generous tip. I received a $25 tip. So as I said, the email to you, it's about a Final Fantasy build I use. Try it out if you would like to. Okay. Is this from Grim Reaper? Is this from you? Because you didn't say Grim Reaper in the tip, so I don't recognize that it's you. But I know you said you were going to email me. So Grim Reaper, if this is you, I'd like to put you up on the leaderboard as that name, if that's okay with you. But let's play this nice animation. For the $25 tip, I believe it is Grim Reaper. I'll wait for that confirmation, though. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my nose itches so bad. Ah! Okay. You can ride a chocobo, but then you have to unlock them via a side quest. Okay. Freaky Professor did a super chat says 1,000th game. 1,000th game? You mean my 1,000th game that I played on YouTube, or do you mean the 1,000th game of Street Fighter 6, which we're coming up on? What do you mean by that, Freaky Professor? Thank you for the super chat, but I'm not sure what you're referencing. You can elaborate. I would appreciate that. So Grim Reaper's not saying anything, but I think this is them. I'm going to put anonymous till they confirm that, though. I don't want to blow up their spot. So, okay. Thank you for the anonymous $25 tip. And that means it is Gunnar Glass's time. Dark Knox says you can actually reset abilities and get points back. Oh, yeah? I don't want to do that now, though. Maybe we'll do it later. I guess now since people are saying the ultimate abilities are better, I'll start saving up for those then. Really? Someone's adding them up? And I played a ton of games over the decade or so. 15 years. So you're saying this is my 1,000th video game I've played on YouTube? That's crazy. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I played 1,000 video games. That sounds nuts. Okay. It was you, Grim Reaper? Thank you. Let's get you on the leaderboard. And a couple more tips came in, too. I want to shout those out. I thought it was you, Grim. Thank you. Oops. And then, I got a $5 tip. Yes, it was Grim Ripper. He says it was me. Okay, thank you. And then I got another $5 tip. Again from Grim Ripper. Wow, thank you, Grim Ripper. All these tips. I appreciate it. 2 more tips from Grim Ripper. Okay. So that'll get us up to $60 a tip so far today. Thank you. Now, let's see what Martha, not Martha, Martha. What does Martha have to say?
It was good, honest.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs.
El Grey Zoro says maybe not your 1000th game, but maybe your 1000th playthrough because you replayed some games. I guess that could be true.
So, now you know, eh?
I don't know.
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Use profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this, and I'll know you for one of us.
Friends, eh? The slumbering chocobo? What is that, like a brooch or something?
Will always be welcome here.
Except you can't restore your HP here. That's not allowed. Inns, what are those for? Never heard of it. Resting, sleeping, what? Recovery, huh?
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
That's it. Oh yeah, you're watching on your big screen TV, Grim? That's cool. Hopefully the quality looks good for everyone on a big screen TV. I do broadcast at 1080p 60 frames and a very high bitrate of 12,000 kilobits per second, so hopefully it looks great. Okay, I guess we're off. It was very exciting stuff. Torgal is good today, Jade, as you can see. He's spry and ready for action.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
She lit a cigarette with a crystal.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
Keep your gob shut.
But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself. I'll try. Jill. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Oh no, I'm abandoning him the first chance I get.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
All right. Holding on. And by the way, yes, that same voice actor for Sid is the same guy doing the Lorith voice for Diablo 4, the other game I'm playing today. Pretty funny he's in 2 current games at the same time. So, a couple things. Easy Steve did a super chat, says world building is unmatched in this game. Thank you for the super chat, Easy Steve. Freaky Professor just did a super chat. Says long time viewer, first time donating. I'm wondering how many games you played as a content creator. I mean, you'd have to basically spend a lot of time figuring that out. So between my original Dark Side Phil channel, which I used from 2007 all the way to 2010, the DSPGaming channel that I used from 2010 until today, that's 13 years, the DSP Street Fighter channel, which I ran for 2 years, that was all fighting game footage, the DSP or Red Dead DSP channel, which was Rockstar coverage of games like LA Noire and Red Dead Redemption, the DSP Final Fantasy 13 channel, which was just for that playthrough, right? And then any gameplay that I might have done on other spin-off channels like KO Gaming, you'd have to tally up all of those games. You have to spend hours on each channel looking at the playlists and everything. It like, I don't know. I don't know if anyone could even figure it out. It might take days of counting to actually figure it out, because I've done so much in the 15 years. I've been so prolific, right? But I enjoy what I do, man. Thank you for the support, and good place here to split the part before we continue on and heading east for Eastpool. So there you go.